Alright guys, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. Let's go ahead and finish up rounds 3 and 4 of the California Classic at Riviera. Let's see, everything's firm and fast. Medium, yes. So we were in the lead by 1. It says the leader is, my current score is -9 leader. We're tied for first, so I guess he has tied us up.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. We're a couple of blocks off of fabled Sunset Boulevard at Riviera Country Club for third round coverage of the California Classic. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard.
Okay,
we've got
we're
a
good.
tie at the very top.
Wow, that's just sat there.
Par. Yeah, this is going to work just fine. That fairway runs out fairly quickly, but this is right where you want to be.
Alright, set this 3-iron into here. Okay, that was perfect. I thought it was going to be fast. Ooh. I mean, right there at the pin.
I do say a touch too aggressive. Try to fly it all the way and expect it to hold.
Have you
very ambitious.
Damn 7-iron out of here. I was gonna say, have you seen our how we play the courses? You know, in our bio it says aggressive. Oh my goodness.
A 6-footer now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1.
Birdied it all 3 days.
He'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament.
Ooh, in the lead by 2 now. We were tied.
So while you're looking to make birdie at number 1, you'd be happy with a par 4 at this second hole. It's 471 yards, but the winds
That's a long
are a
par
factor.
4.
Is a strong par 4.
In our face. No, the winds are helping. But because of this tree, we got to play a fade, which will knock down some distance. But still good.
And this
320.
Starting off strong after
27.
the first. This in the fairway at number 2.
Alright, uphill, but the wind's helping, so. And for anybody who doesn't know, at least in real life, if the wind is helping you, for every mile an hour it helps, you gain 1 yard. And for every mile an hour that it hurts, you lose 1.5 yards. I learned that recently. Because I wasn't really sure how much you gained and lost on wind. I just always in game figured, okay, it's 1 yard. But you actually lose 1.5 yards, so if it's into you. Which I did not know. Perfect, but we overswung, which might help us. Yeah. That nice club
A birdie
twirl.
opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
I think it's dead straight.
Just a fraction to the right, but otherwise it's flat and it's makeable.
I didn't hit it. Oh no, it did go to the right. Okay.
Just gonna sneak on by.
Should have listened to Nota.
That finished off for a par here with the second, and the lead's gonna remain 2. Not a long hole here, the third at Riviera, just 434 yards. This is about position and really the
Oh
best
yeah,
way to get
I
out
completely
of
forgot.
location
I turned the
is to
AI
sail it
up
over that fairway
to
bunker on the left.
85.
That'll give you a really good angle.
Because I won the Q school by a ton. And you can't turn like, unless I went into sim mode with no green grids and no zoom,
So from right around the middle of the fairway, this
you
is
can't
second.
actually get it any harder. Hit this low, try to make sure the wind doesn't, or the spin doesn't, you know, make it fly back 15
This one
yards.
looks right on point.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, I always knew that was going to be a good shot when it left the club face. What's that, 8 or 9 feet? Excellent shot.
Boom.
Okay.
What we can do, because I don't want to have no green grids and no
at 10 under par, 2 under on his round.
no zoom. I wouldn't mind no zoom if
just a great par 3.
they gave you
yards, the 4th hole. And as they like to say on
things
tour,
that you can have in real life.
You
You know, like a pro would know the undulation of the green based on his yard book, but they still, you don't know it based on this, unfortunately. So having no zoom still kind of hurts you a lot. With that wind helping, I honestly, let's go 5 with a little bit of a draw. But anyway, I overswung it. I don't know if I meant to do that or not. I did. I did not. Never mind. Didn't stop. But I mean, we saw when they played at Riviera this year. I mean, the damn thing doesn't stop. It's crazy. I hit it. Okay, never mind. I thought I hit it too hard. It didn't even get there.
But those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap in is now going to be a grind.
Shut up. Oh my God.
Got that up too
This
high
didn't even
and
move.
Didn't want to come back.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why.
That one
but the only thing we can do is make
here at 4.
AI go up to 100
10 under par.
or 95. I don't know what that would do, or I could also
there's a lot going on.
make it so that I have to,
interesting holes at Riviera, that canyon wall and out of
when you
bounds
hit
on the
draw
right, you get the
and
trees
cut.
down the left. But what really
we
makes
can
this hole
actually
distinctive is
go
that
for
grass
this.
mound cutting into the fairway just short of the green.
Oh yeah, this could get over. Oh, it flies it beautifully.
While there's good bounces, there's bad bounces.
You know, when you have to actually angle the stick, the only thing about that is
second to the par 4.
the stick always wants to go back to the middle, so you're kind of fighting it. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Ooh, you know what? No, not a runner with the 7-iron. What the hell? That's weird. No, I'll play knockdown. What do I want to do here? Do a knockdown and just... See, I don't like that, but... Sit. Okay.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Oh damn. Okay, I didn't think I hit it hard enough.
Yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And he'll move to 11 under par. You don't see this too often.
I think it would be better if
cut directly into the green.
we didn't do all 4. But quick play is, I just don't like it.
Left side. This one smack in the center. It is one of the most unusual.
And you only play enough rounds or enough holes for one round. And it's like, why would you only want to do one round in career mode? You know. Why even play career mode if you're gonna do one round of tournament? Oh wow, that was way short. No, it was uphill, but I don't know. I don't know. Whoops. Oh yeah. Cool. I don't know. For me, you know, when I look at the golf games, and this is what's actually really nice about having two different ones. So EA and 2K, both of their games are very different. EA,
that is distinctly Riviera. 408
if you are somebody who loves golf, you know, the PGA Tour, it's like, if I could have done anything different, it would have been when I was younger, you know, trying to go for it, you know, to do what I had to do to try to get on the tour. Because I could have done
this up the right
stuff,
side off the tee.
And because where I live, for some reason, the only sport you couldn't play in high school if you were homeschooled is golf. Why, I don't know. If I wanted to play baseball, football, they would have let me. But for some reason, golf, they didn't let me. And the person who ran the team, the coach, I don't know, wanted me on it, but they wouldn't let me.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
But I think, I mean, that's like the one thing I would change, because I think that would just be a dream. Come back. Come back. No, I just didn't quite. Oh, I pulled it at the end. That's why it went dead left. I was wondering. I was like, man, that thing just shot left. I pulled it. I didn't hit it hard enough anyway.
It's in for par.
But
and he'll remain right where he is.
if you know that was your dream, or if that's something you just love watching the tour, EA's game is the one for you. The career mode really kind of simulates that.
Is the unique feature here.
Whereas 2K's is
this one forces you
like,
to really have a strategy.
Oh shoot! Wow. 2K's career mode is so forgettable.
It's going to wind up in that waist area in between the two fairways.
Sit. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's coming out of the gates today beautifully.
From the waist area.
Chance.
No gimme here. Tricky one for birdie. Okay, right on line.
They need to adjust the rough, I think. I think if I was in that stuff, I wouldn't have had an 80 to a 90% lie. Probably would have been more like a 50 or a 60.
The front side at Riviera with a 458
but
par 4 ninth, one of the finest par 4s in the game.
If your thing is like online and you want to play with people, with friends, and
out of play.
You want to compete and stuff, 2K. Which is surprising, because we all know what EA said about single-player stuff.
And that is yet another solid drive.
It's dead. Nobody wants single-player.
Beautiful look at the ninth with the clubhouse in the background, but players.
Which is funny because lately they've been putting out really good single-player stuff. Dead Space Remake, Star Wars Jedi. Their golf game, the best thing about it is the single player, the career mode. In my opinion, I love it.
Leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
What? I'm not gonna blast it by the hole. What the fuck?
Got it there, but not quite.
It went left when in the middle was dead straight. That's what the lie angle can't tell you, by the way, is if the middle of the putt is wrong.
Just a tap in there for par at the ninth. And that is going to finish off a
if the middle of the putt's wrong, you're screwed anyway. So.
In 32. Up next, the 315-yard par 4 10th. This may be the most beloved hole at Riviera. Short par 4 that offers so many options.
Yeah, it's really funny.
But only a perfect drive will hold
after
this
EA
green.
said that about single player, of course, you know, they got a bunch of backlash. But then all their multiplayer stuff was garbage, and all their single player stuff was good. So it's really weird.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
Oh wow, that hits really softly on the fairway. Stays on the green. I mean, we're 69 foot away. But
we haven't seen a whole lot of people do it today. We just saw it right there.
the caddy's hat says choose golf. Over what? Choose it over what? Okay. Goes left the whole way. Ooh. Don't tell me I hit it too hard. No, it's way left. Oh god, I did hit it too hard.
It needs to settle.
Oh my god, I putted it off the green.
Far away, and this is gonna wind up all the way off the green.
I know this. Oh my god.
He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field.
But anyway, back to what we're talking about. But if you loved,
Again,
you
here's a
know,
hole where you know instantly you're at Riviera. 583
playing different game modes, competing online.
You look at those eucalyptus trees lining both sides of the fairway.
Game modes with like friends
Riviera.
and stuff.
And then the grass
Right now, at least. 2K is what you want because they have, you know, the TGC tours, they have ranked, and then they have a bunch of different modes where you can play with people. Right now, the only thing you can do with your friends is stroke play, which is weird.
Get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5.
But again, there was a lot of like. Both 2K and EA kind of rushed the games out. One of them wanted to come out before the other, 2K. The other wanted to come out before the Masters, EA.
That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the
That's his spinner. So, I mean, they both came out, you know, oh, it's short. I really underswung that thing. I forget how far you can pull the spinner back. I always think the spinner as more of a chip, but it's like a really low pitch. You know, it's like the knockdown for a pitch shot. And I always forget that. So I always underswing it massively. Underswung that too. Oh damn.
Oh, no,
just didn't break by much.
Ready to walk that in.
Looked on target. Because you know people are saying like,
so that rushed in for par.
You know this. Oh, it's a par 5. That's right. And I parred it. You know this doesn't have all this stuff, and that's true. It's very disappointing the stuff that it doesn't have and the bugs that it came out with. And it's just like, you know, they wanted to get it out before the Masters.
The ball is encouraged up near the green.
Because the green grids are broken.
The Humphrey Bogart tree, so named because
the rounds, not being able to play 1 or 2 rounds in tournaments is broken. They only have stroke play that you're able to play with people, like friends.
Right along. Another good tee shot right there. So a breeze at his back.
They have a couple of like bugs that are really bad. That they're aware of. Luckily, at least they are aware of it. To the finesse 9. Perfect follow through. I did overswing it though. Sit. Damn it. If I hadn't have overswung that, it might have been really good.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Not being cross-play at launch.
No missteps there.
Not having 60 frames per second, which that one for me, like I said, I don't care. I don't really notice it.
Well, here's the genius of the design at Riviera.
I'm guessing what you would notice with that, I'm guessing, is maybe when the stuff is in motion, how it kind of looks a little fuzzy.
When you have to work the ball both ways, this is a really
I'm
tough
guessing that the 60 frames would help with that a lot, is my guess. Otherwise, like right now, like this, it looks amazing. You know, it's really good. But then, you know, in motion, if I were to speed it up, things start to look really, like the grass and all that starts to look a little fuzzy.
To be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
And then their character creation is awful.
Second from the fairway.
Again, not something I really care about, but I honestly, 2K people look like mannequins, but their character creation was actually better. I like the way my person looks a lot more in that one. Sit. Ah, damn. Can't believe it went that far. Oh, that was a good putt.
That's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. Okay, safely in for par here at 13.
But, you know, they said they're going to look at the 60 frames. They're going to add in 3-click they don't have. They said they're going to add that.
Head now to the 14th,
I think they're going to do cross-play at some point. They are adding free DLC, like courses and stuff like that. So
probably plays a little longer than you think. The narrow green is flanked by 2 bunkers left and another to the right.
ooh, a little slow on the follow-through, but it's okay. Okay. I overswung to get that 9-iron there because I knew it wasn't going to get there otherwise.
Now a birdie putt coming up.
Ooh, underswing again. But it got there.
Oh, yeah, that one online.
Finally, except because after the 8th hole, we hadn't done anything.
And he'll move to 13 under par for the tournament.
But then, you know, 2K, you know, at launch they didn't have crossplay. At launch they didn't have ranked. Their career mode sucks. I mean, it honestly does. It sucks. I did one season of career mode, and I never see myself going back to that, especially with this one. TGC Tours wasn't in it at launch.
There to go. Another wonderful tee shot. Second shot forthcoming from the left side of this fairway.
And I love TGC Tours, but I'll be super honest. It really does feel like the swing mechanics in that are really random sometimes.
Good shot.
Like
safely on the green.
Your tempo just randomly changes. It does feel that way.
15 feet away.
And I could be dead wrong about that. I'm just not that good at the game. But I will literally play a round.
Nope.
And the next round the tempo is just completely different. And it's like, I know I didn't change in 1 minute, you know, going from one round to the next. I know I didn't change that. I didn't change that much. So what the hell happened? I went from swinging the club incredibly fast in order to get it perfect to now I have to swing it really slow to get it perfect. You know what I mean?
Don't end there. It's also surrounded by 3 deep and large bunkers. Plus, that tree left of the tee box can get you if you're not
And I know
careful.
other people feel that way, and I know other people don't feel that way. I don't think the wedge is getting there. I tried to... Oh, I forgot about that tree. Damn that tree.
Now from the bunker.
But
just a little splash out on the
I do enjoy just how difficult that game can be when it's fair. You know, like this pick shot right here. If I just aim it here. Go like that. I know it's going to just stop. Now I hit it too hard, but I know it's just going to stop.
Kind of took off on him. That happens sometimes coming out of the bunker, and that scoots right on by.
The picks are a little bit too easy. The driving is a bit too easy. You know, have I really missed more than 1 or 2 fairways around? Not unless I'm trying to go for a bunch of stuff, you know.
3-shot lead. Next up, the longest hole on the course at 590 yards, the par 5 17.
You know, they have all these different shot types, and it's amazing. Because in 2K, you can't hit it. You can't hit a knockdown. You can't do it. This one is technically more realistic.
Another fine tee shot.
In a lot of ways. With
in the fairway, but
how you play your shots. It definitely isn't in the way the ball moves around the course. If you notice, if you hit the fringe in this game, it does not stick on it like your ball, like it's Velcro. You know, your ball just doesn't stick there. 2Ks, it just sticks. You could be on a red slope on the fringe on 2K, and your ball just sticks. And it's just like, what in the hell? On this, it really does play like real life. Oh, shit. Well, again, just underswung too much.
Short of the green.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that
Making a
bad
mess of this par 5.
That far away.
But we got out of the par.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17.
And I really don't mind that you have to unlock by getting better. You know, the skills, the shot types, I mean,
18th here at Riviera
in this game.
475 yards. You're asked to hit your tee shot onto a 30-foot rise that features hillside to the left and gully to the right. From there, it is a tough approach into the amphitheater green. It all looks so simple when you're going
I
good,
do feel
doesn't it?
though that the
And
run
that is yet another
on
solid
some of the
drive.
clubs is super
From the
unrealistic
fairway,
though.
we check in
Like,
with Noda.
Tough not to get distracted with the
yes,
majestic amphitheater setting here at
you
the
might
18th
have
at Riviera,
to
but be
upgrade,
mindful, you must land the ball left of the hole.
you know,
to
your
get it
control
close.
or something to get a 4-iron to stop. But your 4-iron should never run 30 yards onto a green. You know. Now, I mean, if it's massively downhill or something, that's fine, yes. But I have never, like, I can hit a wood onto a green. I'm not a pro, and it's going to stop within probably 20 yards max. Damn it. Just really underswinging a lot of these.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
All right.
Okay, a good putt for his par here at the 18th green. That will be a third straight round in the 60s.
And then lead by 3.
So what a tournament it has been to this point for our featured golfer. They've opened up
but yeah, the run is just
54 holes.
Just a good fit for the golf course.
Weird.
Long enough, straight enough, and making the odd putt here and there, and it just adds up to.
But again, you're only gonna have that run for a few rounds until you upgrade your person. Whereas in 2K, a lot of the courses, because they're from the course creator and weren't,
Korn Ferry Tour
100%
optimized.
optimized.
In the world of golf. From Pacific Palisades, just west of Los Angeles, Riviera
Don't
Country
play
Club,
correctly.
the site for this, the final round of the California Classic.
Like, I mean, there are
We have
courses,
already seen 3
and even courses
scintillating,
that they
sometimes
themselves
spectacular rounds of
designed.
golf. By the time
I
twilight
think it's the
comes calling later
BMW
today,
Championship
we will have a
is a
champion
prime
as we
example
check the
where
Sunday leaderboard.
if you don't
Our leader
chip
here
it
on
in,
this Sunday is our
you
featured
can't get
golfer.
it in the hole.
He's got a 2-shot advantage here to begin play.
That perfect follow through. Like on
And
my
that'll do
career
just
mode,
fine.
I'm
A
pretty sure
good
it's
start to this
BMW.
final round, safely in
I
the
think
fairway
I
at
doubled
1.
the hole.
This has really been fun to watch.
I was
The
literally
evolution
just
and
off the
growth of
green.
an
Maybe
outstanding young player, and Noda now with a chance to win
I was
2 in a
probably only
row
like
on
4
the
yards
Korn
from the
Ferry
hole,
Tour.
maybe a
What
little
have
bit
you
longer.
seen as you've
It
watched the
literally
last couple of
stopped an
tournaments?
inch from the
Well, winning in
hole,
consecutive
and then
weeks is
rolled
about
back
as
off the
common as
green.
seeing a $2 bill, which is you don't
You
see
can't
it
tell
very
me you
often. And in this
properly
particular case, can the
optimized that
confidence garnered
course
from that
if it
first
did
win
that,
carry on to a second.
Have an 8-iron into this par 5. Sit. All right.
That is so well done. On into
And I already told you about the fringe. I mean, that right there is already super unrealistic.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Yeah, it's not often in real life anyway. It's coming back a lot. Jeez.
Had a pretty good run.
But that's another
would've
thing
been a
with like
nice
these
eagle,
green
but
grids.
couldn't quite
They
find
were
the line.
correct on this one, but it showed hardly anything coming back to the left, and it went heavy left. It broke like a 1.5 feet left.
Okay, a well-played hole there. It is birdie to kick off the round. And that'll put him at 1 under for his round. And
The drop
14
system
under for the
is
tournament.
great in this.
Next up, the #1 handicap hole at Riviera. The
At least from what I've
71-yard
seen,
par 4
and it's
second,
almost
playing
non-existent
into the
in
prevailing
2K.
ocean
Is like
breeze, making it play that
I can
much
hit
longer. Par is a very
the middle
good
of the
score
fairway, and it roll left into the water, and it's like, hey, you got to re-tee it. It's like, what? That's not right. This one gives you,
That one gonna be in great shape.
the
So
closest
following
to
the
where it
birdie at 1,
was
a
that it
solid
went in,
drive here at the second.
or you could go, a
Gotta
line
think this
straight
an
back.
extra half club or more.
Just
as he
that's
sets
like
for a
2K.
second into the wind.
Or you could re-hit. So it gives you proper drop thingamadoos, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's really nice. It's a little left. It's okay. But see, like that
Didn't
3-iron
try,
right
Frank.
there.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that. Really, I mean, that almost like took that first
That one
bounce and
ran
just ricocheted
pretty
through.
nice because it probably hit right on the top of that mound right there, and then just came. So that one was really nice. Whoa. There we go. Finally did it. Okay.
Oh, everything is coming up.
I was gonna say, finally landed it where I wanted to, and it went in.
To extend that lead.
Oh yeah, not having replays in this is really weird. Now the replays in 2K suck. They're awful. But not having them at all is weird. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. I thought my follow through was really fast, but
it's been sensational.
It's just about perfect.
Here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
130 yards left of the flag. It's a nice round number.
I thought she said
Pin
something
back
else.
Right, so he can take an aggressive line.
Like right at it. Didn't hit that very well, but it's alright.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Boom.
Oh, yes.
3 in a row.
To get up that slope, it is in for a birdie to 16 under par. Arriving now at the 236-yard par 3 fourth, what Ben Crenshaw once called the greatest par 3 hole in America. High praise from the 19-time PGA Tour winner.
Oh, good. I pulled it. Damn it. Another thing I think this one does better. So if you barely, you know... that was awful. I knew immediately when I swung forward it was bad.
That chip shot, just it's a waste.
Shut up. But in 2K, if there we go, saved it. In 2K, if I am just a minuscule outside of that perfect line,
up next, Riviera's 434
I'm 30 yards off.
A lot to worry about here.
You know, it's like
end OB on the right, trees down the left, and of course,
doesn't seem like it should be that
which cuts
way.
into the fairway short of the green.
So I'm glad this one is more lenient, and I do like that they have
at this point in the round, you're trying to find a rhythm,
that,
hit fairways,
you know, if you do hit it perfect, there's this area that you're going to land, and you might not land exactly where your pointer is. It's going to be within this 5 to 10 yard area. And I like that. You know, that's pretty realistic to where if you hit it perfect, you might not be in the exact place that you're aiming it, you know. Like this one, boom. Perfect out of the wind, just took that. I should have been aiming way more right for the wind. And that's the other thing too. The wind is pretty consistent in this. Whereas 2K, sometimes it does stuff and sometimes it doesn't. Damn it.
I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. He'll maintain that.
But, you know, the swing I do like in 2K better. You know, I like that faster swing.
Too many like this.
Because unless you're Sun JM or
hard to focus on anything
Cam Young, you know, your backswing is not this slow.
The green. Finding the proper level is imperative here because getting it wrong can create all kinds of
I don't think a lot
problems.
of people also realize just how fast most people's swings are. Oh, I needed a bit more underswing on that one. Oh yeah, come back. Come. Oh, damn it.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
Like, my dad has a pretty slow swing, but it's still faster than this one. Oh, just didn't. It stopped going to the right.
Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, safely in for his par.
But again, I understand why they did it, because it's easier to choose your power when the swing is a little slower.
408-yard par 4 with a massive bunker running down the left side and a barranca down the right. Fairway narrows considerably at the 270-yard
there's a lot of
mark,
good
so
with this game, and there's some bad.
Critical.
Just like 2K, there's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad. Both are very different in terms of,
we'll do just fine.
You know,
this is why you practice these shots from under 100
what
yards.
you would want out of them.
Drive.
Like,
now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Actually, I think a full pitch, full low pitch. Ooh, maybe not. No, I did not need the run. I thought I did. I was like, I'll play it low, let it run a little bit.
Green light situation
Didn't need
from that
that,
distance,
you
and
know?
now far from the best shot I've seen today.
Now this for birdie.
Well, we're looking at a putt that is going to break from left to right here, and it's going to be like charging down a ski slope, quick.
Oh, I pulled it like crazy. Yep, didn't need it. Oh my god, I also hit it way too hard.
10-foot putt left.
See, it's saying, the green thing is saying it's above my feet, so it's gonna go left. The green grid is saying it's gonna go right. Went left.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7.
If you're, like I said, you know, I am more of, I love the career aspect of it.
Well, great design.
So this game is definitely catered more towards me, I feel like.
Great design.
But I'm still going to go back to 2K and do, you know, like the TGC tours, because I do enjoy that.
You gotta go left side.
Even though it's very frustrating.
Take your pick.
Because I can't make a cut.
He just keeps
because like I said,
right
I feel like that one's a
Another
little
good
too
tee shot
punishing.
right
And
Ready
also
for a
there's
second
some
shot, trying to
weird
knock it on the
mechanics that may or may not be screwing with me. Underswung it a little bit too
Golf,
much.
you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that to do over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
But then in this one, I do feel it's a bit too easy. What the? It never went left.
Good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th.
Now that being
remain
said,
where he
you
is.
know, I'm 16 under on my final round at the moment. We still have 10 holes to
Once
go.
Rivera's ninth now, 458 yards. You get a look at the beautiful
You know, at the
clubhouse
moment,
in the
that's only
distance,
4
but
under
don't
for
let your
each
mind
round.
wander from the task at hand. This is no easy hole. Bunkers line the
But
fairway
I'm
on
not
both
paying
sides, and
that
3 more
close
lead
attention
you
to
up
everything.
near this elevated green.
Okay. Thought it might be too far left.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway.
Oh. Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I thought it was way more right than that. Pushed it. Needed more.
That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th.
3 under through 9. Birdie the first 3 and then did
side
nothing
as
after
they
that.
go out in 32. Well, this hole, the 315-yard par 4 10th, has been talked about so much. If you ask the professionals what's the best short
the commentators are just are amazing.
Most will point to
Like,
this. It's all about options in that little sliver of a green which causes
how much
players
information?
headaches. This one is not just about the length, obviously, but it is a really strategic play.
Ooh, really good shot there.
For the
How much information they give you about the course with the flyovers in your career mode. I mean, it's amazing. You've got to imagine, you know, how much they had to record. And then when they add in courses, they got to, you know, do it again for those courses.
So now eyeing this one for birdie. Well done there. It's a birdie to kick off a back 9. And he's drawing ever closer to a 4th victory on the year. Arriving now at the second par 5 on the course, the 583-yard 11th. Eucalyptus trees lining both sides of the fairway.
I will say they are still wrong occasionally.
Has to be navigated on your second
but
shot.
2K, they're wrong like 80% of the time. Well, that's rough. Nope.
That one flirting with the left
Damn
edge
it.
of the fairway. Be a little disappointed with that.
Why
because
you
it
don't?
lands in the rough and it appears to
My
be
dude done
fairly
fist
thick over
bumped
there.
that shot, and he in the heavy rough. All right, not bad. It's a good layup. I mean, couldn't really
Safely
ask
back
for
into
anyone.
the fairway. That was the job at hand, and it's a good end result.
All right, let's get this thing right. I need to be about 80% of the swing. What is full swing? Okay. That's what I kept messing up. There we go. That's way better. Like I said, I keep thinking it's just a chip, but
A dead-on look here for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. A birdie here at 1.
going back.
And the
back.
lead is up to a full 6 shots on the rest of the field.
Yeah, I don't get why
the
the
is a tricky one at 470
I wonder-
yards. It's narrow with OB to the left, and it forces you to carry a ravine on your approach into a green protected by a
you can't do it
sycamore
here. I'm gonna
tree
check
left.
after this. I wonder
or a
if
bunker
settings
right.
reset, because I do know there's another bug where I know it's the audio settings. I don't know if anything else, but your audio settings will reset every time you restart the game. Oh, a big slow. I hit the tree. Damn it.
Those trees are like brick walls today. Hit that and went straight down into the rough.
It is in the rough, but it appears to be a pretty good lie. Should have a go at this. His second now at the 12th.
Okay. That's damn good.
And from the rough, he manages to not only make the green, but get within easy striking distance of the hole. Chance now for another birdie.
Damn it.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And the lead will remain.
That would be
6
3 in a
here
row
through
on
late
the
going.
on the front and then 3 in a row on the back, but not to be.
Next, it's on to the 13th at 459 yards, where the 12th bent left to right. Number 13 goes the other way, trying to make you utilize all the shots in your arsenal. That's the mark of a really good design.
Another thing I love
This one
is
again
that in this
featuring a
one,
narrow landing zone leading up to a smallish.
not only do the
heart-shaped
crowds
green.
look like people and not mannequins, but they're solid.
No issues here. That is
You
into
know,
the fairway.
the ball hits them. And to me, I like that. If the crowd isn't going to be a crowd, then why have them, you know? In my opinion, like, if the crowd is going to look awful and be ghosts, basically, because the ball just goes right through them in 2K, then why even have them on there? It's literally just to be like, so we have crowds.
This could be a good one.
Are they really?
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Because it is nice to have crowds, and I will admit, I would rather them be on than off in 2K, even though they suck. Damn it didn't do anything.
Got it there, but
didn't break it
not
off.
quite on target. That one finished off.
So I think the
keep this large lead right where it is.
I think this game is going to lose a lot of people though, until they fix the green grids, and it might really hurt it in the beginning.
Deep, making it important to get one up in the air and stop it quickly.
Shoot, what in the hell?
Nope, couldn't get the right shape on that one. It'll miss the green left.
I don't know what happened there.
Ball wasn't sitting too bad,
but yeah,
not too long.
the green grids are
Decision
worse
on the
than
flop shot. More importantly,
2Ks
well played.
ever were. And
Okay, good.
I feel like it's going to frustrate people because
And he'll remain
if you
well
can
in control of
blatantly
this tournament.
see that it's said it's going way left and then it turns to the right, there's a lot of people that are just going to be like,
it is the number 2
nope,
handicap hole, so that can speak
I ain't
to its
touching this ever
difficulty.
again.
The one well-placed bunker at the elbow of the dog leg must be avoided.
And I think
the green is believed by many to be
I think
the
it could
toughest
be
to
a little
read
while,
on the
like
course.
I think it could be over a month
Boy, that
until a
grip is
patch is
definitely
released
there,
that
though.
fixes
Another
that,
wonderful tee shot.
because
This is where club
I don't know, I
selection
feel
is
like they'd
so
have to
important. Second shot into
look
that
at
stiff
every
breeze.
single green, and you know, I don't know what goes into it. I'm not a developer. But I do feel like it's gonna be a tough one. Little right. Alright. Got to sit down.
Now this for another birdie.
This is going to need a little push to get it up the slope, but other than that, I don't see a whole lot of left to right in this.
I see a little bit. Nope.
Nope.
Didn't
Good
move an
effort, but
inch.
that's got to wander a few feet by. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. He's going to maintain
And with
that
me,
substantial
you know,
lead.
I can tolerate a lot of stuff in a video game as
The
long
16th hole
as
at
it
Riviera,
doesn't
the final par 3
make
of the
me,
round. It's a
you know,
tough
like
one at
Destroy Humans 2. I had the
166
bug
yards.
where I would play
Hit
5
anywhere on the
hours and it
playing
just would never
surface,
save.
you'll likely
And
be
so I'd
just
have to
fine.
replay the entire 5
Miss,
hours.
and you're almost
That'll
certain
get me to
be
stop
in
playing
one
a
of the
game.
4 bunkers framing the entirety of the
But
green.
oh god. Don't overswing and then I fasted that thing like crazy.
Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand.
But
and a
I'm
good
pretty
chance to
tolerant
save par.
of bugs
Okay,
and
that'll be a
stuff.
par here at 16, and he'll remain at 18 under. We make our final turn back up toward the clubhouse.
Because I understand,
as we come to the 590-yard par 5 17. Getting on
the
here
developers
into
don't
no
want to
sure
release a
thing,
game that's
especially given all
not
the bunkers that pop
perfect.
up along the way.
It's investors and publishers and all these things that are, damn it, the same thing the day before.
Nope, that wasn't the right
that
line.
are
He'll
making
pay the
them
price as this
release
ball
it
gonna
before
roll
they're
off the
ready.
fairway and into the bunker.
And yeah, maybe they, should have been ready in that time and whatever, but, it's a product they're making, and if it's not, if it's not perfect, there's going to be problems. And then they're blamed for those problems when they weren't ready to release it. But unfortunately, they weren't given the proper amount of time, or maybe the money or the people to finish it. So that's why I'm really lenient on the bugs that are in the game, or that are in games
12
themselves.
feet still to go.
Because you never know what's going on. These huge companies, push all this stuff out. Oh, it just didn't break.
Nope.
Before it's ready. And the people who made it, it's usually
No problem
not
there.
their fault
Par here at 17.
that it's,
And he'll stay
as bad
right
as it
where he
is.
Here's a tough one to finish out our day at
You have the
Riviera,
QA
famous
team that doesn't
475-yard
get to
par
properly
4
test
18.
the game,
This one,
or they give
right up
input,
against the
but
side
because
the hill
of
on the
higher
left.
ups
You'll
being like,
need
well, we got to
keep
push the
soaking
game
in the
out, because
fairway
if
here
we
to
don't, we're
good
going to start
approach
losing money.
into that renowned
It
18th
gets pushed out super buggy, like Cyberpunk.
Yes,
And then,
step one out of the way.
you
He's in the fairway
you have a
at 18.
timeline
One
of,
more good
you have
approach
3
shot
years to
could
make this
just
game.
about seal it.
And in that 3
Now this
years,
from 166
they're
yards
paying
out.
people to make it while making no money, And then they got to pay for advertisements and distribution. So you have to understand, yes, they want to get it out as fast as possible. But sometimes, you just got to wait that little bit of extra time. Ooh. Stayed out to the right. Damn, that was a bad shot.
Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection, poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone.
Damn. Still way short.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots, they're just as important.
So again, this, okay, no, this one has it right below. I still understand what he means by 300-yard short shots.
Nearly had it.
Nice.
Just going to wander a foot or so by.
Riviere's greens are weird.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done.
Yeah.
Frank, unquestionably a satisfying victory for our featured player. You won 15 times on tours around the world, including the PGA Tour. What's the significance of the second victory?
It's a great question.
Unfortunately, the
Rich.
Korn
And I
Ferry
think
Tour,
that
the trophies are all
to
a
answer
star.
you simply, it's huge, but to sort of detail it more, the first one, there's always question marks. People tag around, is it a fluke? Were they lucky? Did they chip in on the last? So you work just as hard, if not harder, for the second one. And then when that happens, you feel validated and you feel finally over the hump.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda, Iona, and our...
But anyway, that's why I think people need to give developers especially a break when it comes to when games release and buggy or not having all their content. It's usually really not their fault. They're trying their best, quest completed, California Classic. So we got a reward. We got a rare iron balance spec. Ooh. Let's equip it. Provide a balanced increase among all attributes. Cannot be equipped on this. Oh, yeah, I know. Can I just apply to all? Oh, equip to all. Okay. How do I know it's on it? I guess I'll check. Okay, let's go to golfer. Whoops. Okay, so this one has it. Okay, so they do all have it. Awesome. We have 8 skill points. Again, the power one, man. Oh, it costs 7. We get the hack. Again, my goal is to try to get as much, or just to try to get all of the club type shots, you know, and if we have anything extra, then do more. We have 8. That's the thing, we can spend 1 on that, or we can spend a bunch more on other stuff, like getting the hack on here. This only costs 4. A powerful shot only used from bad lies, like rough. Now, right now, we don't really use that too much, but decreases the impact of distance and accuracy penalties applied when in bad lies, such as rough and sand, on all approach shots. You know? But I also need my short game accuracy up. So this costs 2. What's the recovery? Rough and sand. We can get all of these as well. And we can get these 2. Now, does that give us the power? Or do both of them give you the hack? Okay, no. So if I were to get the power or this recovery, I would get the hack for both. And then if I get here, I get the golden hack. Okay, so that makes it so that you don't have to get all the power in order to get the hack. But if you want, you know, more distance and stuff, you do need it. Because the power and the putting are the ones that cost a lot. But I think what we'll do after that I focus on power, I guess. But that ends it for this video. We won another tournament. One more to go. If we win if we win the next one, we get to the PGA Tour, and I'll look at tinkering the settings again. Once we get to the PGA Tour, and just see how it is. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm debating whether or not the next one I'll do some more challenges, maybe. Let's see. I finished all these for the Cobra. This damn one. So the next one would be prove yourself. Land all 10 shots on the green. Hit 6 shots within 15. Hit 2 shots within 5 feet. On this uneven fairway. So who knows? You know, that could be nice. And get some more Cobra gear. Did this whole Ping one. I think Ping's a great brand. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Have a great day, and I'll see you.